Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. Today I want to talk a little bit about these fuel prices surging. What a beautiful day here. Oh my goodness. The sun is shining. It's high 70s, almost 80 degrees. There's not a cloud in the sky. It is a perfect get out in the garden day. So we have seen over the last almost year and a half, every time the fuel prices start to surge, everything else is going to surge along with it. And I really believe that our window for stocking up and getting prepared for what's to come is really getting thin. We don't have a lot of time, I don't believe, but a couple of months. But if there's something that is on your must-have emergency preparedness list, I would definitely look into seeing how you can get it right now. Things are definitely getting more difficult to get with all the lockdowns in China and Beijing and Shanghai, all those big ports and stuff like that. We are seeing that they're not shipping the products the way they were. Things are not coming in, and it's going to get worse and worse as they tighten up all these different lockdowns for their COVID or whatever their reason is for their lockdowns. They are, things aren't getting in, things are sitting. We still have problems with our ports here. They're just not right up on the coastline where we can see them. They're having them sit further out so we can't see them. They don't want us to know that it's not really fixed. With everything in shorter supply, the supply chain really, the cost of everything is causing the supply chain to get weaker and weaker as we go. And we need to make sure that we're prepared as soon as possible. Today, if you could get everything today, I would do it. I would not wait another minute. I'll put an article down below about electricity supply shortages in the coming months. They are, because the fuel is in shorter supply. There is already a diesel fuel shortage in this country, and which is causing diesel to surge in price along with everything else. It's not just one thing. Everything is getting compiled together and making it more and more difficult. And with electricity, the possibility of electricity shortages is going to cause so many more problems. If you're dependent on your freezer, I would try to find another way. If your electricity goes down, you are not going to have that electricity to preserve that food in another manner. You're going to have to do something that, can on an open fire or dehydrate by the sun if you have enough sun. Those are things that I would be working on right now, figuring out if the electricity goes down, how am I going to save this food that I preserved in my freezer? Because freezers are definitely a difficult thing. Solar is great. It is not going to last forever. No solar does. Everything breaks down, and rolling blackouts can be a problem because maybe you don't know when it's going to come on or off, and it's just, you've got to be prepared for whatever they decide to throw at us. So right now, I would definitely make sure that I was stocked up on food as much as humanly possible and get those gardens growing. If you haven't started a garden, get to it. Even if it's just a few pots, a few totes, some buckets, whatever you can get your hands on. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. A few 5-gallon buckets on the porch will grow some food, and every little bit that you can grow to help your food supply is going to help you in the long run. Absolutely. If you are reliant on gas generators, I would make sure that your gas tanks, your spare extra tanks are full. It's only going to get more expensive. Everything is going to rise. When these gas prices start hiking, everything starts hiking. We're going to see more hikes in the grocery store. We're seeing less food in the grocery store. I know our produce section has been a wreck recently. I can't find certain things. Bananas, I found for the first time in a while the other day. I was surprised. And of course, they're about 20 cents a pound more than they were before they happened to disappear off our shelves. But I was able to finally find some bananas. There wasn't a lot, but there was a few. And there are some other produce items. And I saw corn in the grocery store the other day. And good Lord, I don't know when that corn is from, or where that corn is from, but it was the dried up, most horrible corn I had ever seen. I would never pay for that, and I certainly wouldn't eat it. It just looked awful. The husks were white, and it was horrible. But they're selling it, and there was not much of it left. People are buying it because there's not tons of produce on the shelves. Lots of empty bins, things like that in the produce section. We still are really low on pasta in our area. Meats, the prices keeps climbing every time I go in the store. I don't think I've seen bacon under $10 a pound in a while now, and it's just getting worse every single time I know the financial experts are saying that they're predicting a recession, but things are already going down the tubes. We have got to be prepared for a complete meltdown. I think this is just, there's so much going on. It is not going to end, and they just keep adding more and more to it. Would our government put $40 billion into our country to help us right now? Do you think that's what they're trying to do? I did see an article this morning where they are asking to get Congress and Senate to pass a $40 billion bill to help Ukraine. Yes, I think it's great that we can help other people when we can help other people. But right now, so many people are hurting right here in our country. And I think this is where we should be spending our tax dollars, not somewhere else. Buckle up, everyone. We're just at the beginning of this. I really feel like everything is going to get so insanely crazy. And you know, they just kind of feed off the chaos. More and more of it keeps happening, and people just keep doing it. It is so insane. So everybody, figure out what you need and get it on that list. Get what you need, definitely. Things are just going to continue to deteriorate here, and we need to be prepared. And that is it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.